Welcome to the Bogosity Podcast for the 10th of October 2011, the podcast that killed the Invisible Man, but wasn't arrested because they couldn't find the body. This is your host, Shane Killian. Let's dope slap the news of the bogus. The assassination of Anwar al-Awlaki is being seen as a victory for the safety of Americans. The problem is, it is no such thing. Al-Awlaki himself was an American citizen, killed ultimately by a president who swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution, a constitution that says that due process cannot be denied if you want to deny someone life, liberty, or property. There's another threat the federal government sees coming from overseas. It's not terrorism, it's not criminal cartels, it's not drugs or guns or dirty bombs, it is, get this, wood. The federal government is ordering Gibson Guitar Corporation to hand over 25 bundles of wood imported from India that it says is contraband. Once again, we see judges trying to wield corporatist power on the internet, attempting to use censorship techniques to ensure the undeserved profits of big corporations. This time it's in Belgium, where a court of appeal ordered Belgian ISPs to block 11 domains associated with the website The Pirate Bay. If these blocks are not in place within 14 days, these ISPs face fines. Local anti-piracy advocates hail this as a victory. The fact is, they and the judge that issued this ruling are completely clueless of how the internet works. Meanwhile, Belgium's neighbor France has made an even bigger move in favor of corporate profits over human rights. French President Nicolas Sarkozy came out directly and said that he would not support any declaration of human rights on the internet unless it was made clear that free expression does not take precedent over corporate copyright. In much better news, a federal judge has declared two parts of the Patriot Act to be unconstitutional. Of course, the whole thing is unconstitutional, but at least this is a start. U.S. District Judge Ann Aiken made the ruling based on two provisions. One that allows for surveillance of American citizens without the Fourth Amendment's requirement of probable cause, and another that allows them to search homes and other property without a warrant and without even telling the person they're doing it. And now it's time to cast our vote for this week's biggest bogon emitter. Judson Phillips is president of Tea Party Nation, a political advocacy group that, it should be said, does not represent the whole of the Tea Party movement. Which probably became something of a relief to them when this incredible imbecile released a statement saying that the right to vote should be restricted to people who own property. And now it's time to brave the depths of this week's Idiot Extraordinaire. As if just stopping renters from voting weren't bad enough, how about stopping everyone from voting? What about doing away with the next election entirely? That's what North Carolina Governor Bev Perdue said should happen. According to her, there's just too much politics in politics, and that's getting in the way of government doing what needs to be done to fix the economy and create jobs.